Corinthians, speak the gospel to me. Oh, I know you're nobody, but you possess the truth. Right? And this mutual encouragement is one of the things we practice in the church. Right? Can you do that this week? When I look at you, I don't know. let's practice, okay? Can you practice it? Right? You have to see it through the gospel lens, okay? Right? Through the gospel lens, okay? Right? When you look at Ryan Boyd, he's a professor. He doesn't know anything. But he doesn't know anything, but he knows something, okay? Like that, all right? So let's practice that, okay? Anyway, so this is a good passage, and then this is a biblical counseling passage, and then as a Christians, first thing, important thing. One, I just summarize. One, what? You work with God, okay? You work with Jesus. Number two, when you work with Jesus, you will see something that you never seen before, okay? Right? So if you see physics, you see the data. But when you work with Jesus, we see how God works. Impossible situations. And number three, all said and done, we speak the gospel. And Apostle Paul said at the end of his life that it's not I, but the grace of God that was with me. I work harder than all of them. Yet not I, but the grace of God that was with me, right? So you become more humble, okay? You speak the gospel. It's not you, right? And then we become that, okay? So let's think about these things carefully, and then also let's do this, okay? About John, what do you think about this concept? What do you think about the three ways looking at things? Okay, I forgive you. That's good. Okay. All right, so let's do that, okay? Let's pray and then wrap this up. Heavenly Father, thank you for Jesus. That please help us to work with you, especially with the gospel. And thank you for teaching us how to look at the world through the lens of Jesus. Please help us see things that you are working, but help us not to ignore the reality of life. And most of all, as a community of God, please help us to speak the gospel, the truth of God. And it is not us, but we give glory to you. And as the psalmist said, not to us, O Lord, but to your name give glory. For the sake of your faithfulness and steadfast love. And please help us to practice this principle. Thank you for calling us as your servants of gospel. I pray in your name.